What's morning? What's morning, guys? I don't know. It's Monday. I've been busy already. I've been reviewing things. Yay, for things. And I think we may have a new mascot, guys. Lord of the Thundercats. We all know who really was in power. Alright, so I've got a couple more reviews I want to knock out this morning, and then I'm going to spend the afternoon building the Boo-Goo. I've got this guy that I want to go ahead and get him just reviewed because it's not like it's a big important thing. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and knock out this Iron Man figure just because it's just here. And I feel like, you know, down the line I might go ahead and customize him. I think he looked good either possibly as a War Machine type variant or something else. Just want to, you know, I have no real interest in the figure itself, so I might just go ahead and paint it just for fun. But I want to get those done, and then I've got two other Gundam kits sitting down here that I've been meaning to review for like weeks. I need to go ahead and get those out of the way, and then need to clean up my mess. But like I said, that's all I'm going to really do today. I don't feel like doing laundry because I don't have any money on the card. We are going to see Avengers tonight. I'm very excited about that, and I'm doing everything I can to avoid spoilers. And like I think I mentioned it last night during the live stream, but my cousin tried to spoil it for me because he was so excited he got out of the movie. He's like, dude. And I was like, shut up. I'm going to see it tomorrow. But I think right now I'm going to go finish what I was doing in the kitchen while I'm offloading some footage. And I might go ahead and just make myself a quick lunch so that I can eat and then just get right back to work. Like I said, those two figure reviews probably won't take too long. And then actually these reviews probably won't take too long either. So I'm thinking maybe by 1 o'clock. Yeah, probably by 1 o'clock I should be done with those. And then I can get back to building because I want to get the Hazel done this week because I need to. And that's going to take me at least 2 to 3 days of building. And I'll need at least 1 day of building this week for the local type. So, yay for that. Okay, so lunch took an interesting turn. I was going to do some of the meatloaf left over from last night, and I was throwing it on the skillet. That's still really hot. And I was going to do a burrito because I'm weird like that. Ended up making quesadillas. So I now have kind of a Mexican styled quesadilla for meatloaf, and I like using goat cheese on things like that. I actually got the goat cheese for breakfast yesterday with the chorizo and eggs and everything like that. But since the meatloaf is essentially made the same way, I even threw a little bit of Valentina on there. So this ought to be weird in and of itself. And I got unboxing art bugging me. He's trying to come up with an intro and outro, so he sent me some music to look at. And I'm like, you sure you want to use this? So we back and forth on that for a couple minutes. I told him to pick the one he liked the most, and he's like, I can't decide, you figure it out. I'm like, it's your channel. So apparently I've absorbed a new project. But for now, I'm going to eat, I'm going to watch some YouTubes for a few minutes, and then get right back to work. Because if I lay down on this couch, you guys know what's going to happen. So, guys, I'm not going to lie. This is phenomenal. I did good on this one. It's so good. Philip Franco. Oh, yeah. Well, so much for getting all that done by 1 o'clock. Because guess who didn't take a lunch to work? Huh? The only one who went to work today. So, I've got to bring her some leftovers. It's a good thing she's buying dinner. I bought the movie tickets, she's buying dinner. That's only fair. But now I gotta take 20 minutes to run over there. I gotta come back, do what I gotta do. But I think I'm gonna take as much time as I can building this afternoon. So I want to get that boo-goo done, but I want to do some detail work to it. Because it's just way too much blue. Then I'm ripping off what Shup did to his, or Gunpla Fan 15. Yeah, they're still tearing up the parking lot, by the way. But now they moved up to here. And I just saw, while I was on lunch, I was going through Facebook, just saw some really bad news about a friend of mine, which I hadn't even realized, wasn't seeing much at all on Facebook from him in a little while. And, you know, sadly, it turns out that he and his wife, they announced, I don't know, about a month and a half ago, they announced that they were having a second baby. And then just haven't seen much of anything. And I saw that she posted that they were at the OB on what should have been the day that they confirmed the sex of the new baby, but instead it's been about 3 or 4 days since they actually lost that baby. So something bad happened, don't know the details, just sadly, you know, they lost the baby, don't know why. And she also included, by the way, we split up, we're not getting back together, we're just trying to figure out what's happening and how to be better parents for our child. It's like, that's a whole lot of bombs to drop all at once. To where, like, I even thought it was fake. Like, just, what the hell? You know? Like, there's no other confirmation. He hasn't posted anything. She just tagged him in it. It's like, it's so much and so much negativity. It's just like, what even happened, you know? And I don't see him, like, ever. We used to work together, but the only time I ever talked to him was on Facebook, but he's clearly not been very active. And, you know, there's no telling on whether or not they split up before a miscarriage happened, or if it happened because. But either way, that just really sucks for him, because, you know, he was doing real good. Like, he had a really, when I first met him, things were okay with his first marriage, but then things just went way downhill over time, and he ended up getting divorced and having to, like you do, start your life over. But he found this woman, and everything, at least from the outside, looked fine and dandy and great. He got a new job, went through school, got a new job, married her, they had a baby. She's not a baby anymore, you know, she's like 3 years old, maybe older. Got this new awesome house. Mind you, at Harvey, or one of the big storms, their house was damaged, and they just got back into it only a few months ago. But it just sucks. Like, you know, it's one of those things, like, just how does that just happen? You know, I'm no relationship expert, but I've been on the outside looking into lots of failed relationships, and of course I've had my own. But, you know, it's either nothing was good and they're just faking it, or everything was good and because they were faking it. It's one of those weird things, like, just how does it just go from everything is seemingly perfect to completely destroyed in what seems like a week, you know? So unless there was a lot going on behind the scenes, and not everybody lives publicly, not everybody puts their stuff out there for the world to see, which would be probably why I haven't seen him post anything until, you know, now. And part of me just hopes that it's like somebody who hacked her account, like, vengefully, and posted something like that, you know. That is a reality that we can totally face in this world, is that somebody could totally do that. Somebody who really hates you could hack your account and do shit like that. But no, that's just on my mind today. I saw that, I'm just like, what the hell, man? You know, I get it. If you lost a child, that is a definite, absolute strain on your relationship. But two people who were supposed to be very godly, I'm pretty sure that dude just ran that red light and then sped away incredibly quickly. But, you know, it's just that. The truth is, you never know what's going on with somebody. You really don't. Now, I'm pretty honest with you guys. I tell you all a lot of what's going on, you know. Thoughts, feelings, stuff like that. Stresses. But, you know, it's not everybody can just open up like that. So, basically, take care of your loved ones today. You know, if you have a significant other, tell them you love them. If you have kids, make sure that they know you love them and stuff like that. And this guy's going to be a dick. Watch. Yeah, he thinks he's getting in front of me. He ain't getting in front of me. See, trying to have a meaningful thing, and this guy's going to be a dick about it. Either way. Alright guys, finally got most of those reviews done. Obviously I lost a little bit of time, so I didn't get the two Marvel figures reviewed. But I'm back to working on the Boo-Goo. And you can see painting the Pops Kuiper. Or the Cops Piper, either way. Yeah, stealing that idea from Gunpla Fan because it looked really good. Plus, like I said before, the Boo-Goo's way too blue. So I'm going to knock out the legs, hopefully, and weapons in the next couple hours. Yeah, 2:30, so I got a couple hours. And just, like, binge watch some Seinfeld. Yay! Okay, so that was about an hour and a half. Kind of thrash. I've got the legs thrown together. Obviously, I got some other stuff done. But right now, I'm letting any of the remaining copper paint that I had to touch up dry. Because that copper paint sucks ass when it comes to drying and sticking to things. It's probably my fault for putting it on bare plastic and not priming anything. So I don't want to mess that up anymore, so I'm going to stop. It's actually a very good stopping point. I've got about 40 minutes till my little lady gets off work and we need to go to the movies. But as you guys know, the movies are not very far away. So I'm going to watch Roadkill and just chill, turn off this overhead light, and just relax for a bit. The kit is done, stickered and everything, so yay! So just look forward to Avengers tonight. Alright guys, headed to the movies. Baby's home. Look how cute she is in her glasses. I love you in your glasses, baby. She's so sexy. So, yeah, that's weird. I don't know what the mud is, but it's got to be from them digging the holes earlier.
Oh, looks like somebody had mud on their tires.
Tires and mud on them. I don't know, that's a lot of mud though. I bet it came off the ground, like they ran the thing in the hole, and yeah, so I bet you follow that, it goes to the hole. Yeah, see? It's covered in mud. That's why. Either way, you excited to see the movie, baby?
Yes.
Okay. Don't let her fool you. I've turned her into a nerd. She's enjoyed the Marvel movies. You're clear on this side.
Okay.
So whenever you can go. Looks like a dead deer in the. Oh, that's not what it is, but that's what it looks like. Whatever that is.
You put the phone in the way.
Well, there ain't nothing coming. Now there's a car coming. There's another car coming. Okay. Finally, we rolling. So, are we gonna have to do that like 10-minute recap, where I have to tell you everything that happened leading up to the movie because you've forgotten all of it?
No, we're good.
Okay. Because it's not gonna be like previously on Marvel, the universe. Though that would be pretty handy. Because we saw Black Panther last, right? And you liked Black Panther.
Everybody likes it.
Yeah. But, you know, like I was literally just watching Phil DeFranco before you came in there, and he was talking about it. It's the box office records are already ridiculous. Like the opening weekend money is already blowing things away.
I think they said on the news that Black Panther is regaining more money because now people are going.
They're going back and rewatching it. Yeah. But you got to think this thing has blown out all these other records in 3 days. Just the weekend. So
well, I think this one broke a record just because Black Panther.
No, this one's a broken record because people have been waiting 10 years to see it. It's 10 years in the making. All the way back to Iron Man, this has been setting it up. There's an enormous amount of hype. Black Panther had some hype, but not this. This will beat Black Panther by a lot. I mean, the opening weekend, it's already beaten it. That wasn't too hard to do. But overall grossing is going to be hard. Because Black Panther's made like $3 billion or something like that. That's fine, I'll park here. Alright, let's go inside.